Moments ago, we tried to share with you that story from Lake Okeechobee. Our Alex Sanz has received an exclusive behind-the-scenes look with the Army Corps of Engineers today, and he filed this report.
It's the sound of progress. Decades in the making.
The greatest risk of failure would be at these single-point culverts.
Months after the Army Corps built what is essentially a concrete wall along the eastern edge of a lake, attention is turned to 32 culverts, the weakest links along a more than 140-mile stretch of the Herbert Hoover Dike.
They had to build a temporary dam to hold back the water while they work. They've removed the old culvert and are now constructing the new structure to reduce some of the erosion that was taking place around the culvert to make it a safer structure.
Age and erosion have taken their toll. The worst case isn't water overtopping the dike during a tropical storm or a hurricane. It's water piercing through it.
I think it's the standards of construction that were used in the 30s that caused many of the problems that we're dealing with today. If there's no intervention, that erosion will continue until at some point the dike would fail.
Progress is being made each day. It's costly, millions of dollars, and it takes time.
It's important work. It is long work. We do wish it would go faster.
For all the work that's been done, and there is a lot of it, there is more work ahead, years of work to shore up the entire length of the dike.
And that was Alex Sanz reporting. The Jupiter Town Council will hold its first vote tonight at 7 on whether to move forward with the recently scaled down Lakewood development plan. The project would go on a 260-acre section of land on the northwest corner of Indiantown Road and Florida's Turnpike. Some are afraid that the new development would create an accident-prone area. The final council vote is slated for February 18th. Miami-Dade County Public Schools will soon be deploying dogs to every public school trained in detecting weapons. School administrators are taking steps to prevent a tragedy similar to the one last week when a student opened fire at a Colorado high school, shooting a student before killing himself. The dogs are trained to detect guns and ammunition or used shell casings.
It's a phenomenal tool that can be used in law enforcement, and if we can just save, one kid's life or one teacher's life, it's more than worth it.
Miami-Dade Public Schools will have 2 dogs that will visit each school in the district and conduct random searches.
New information about the school bus crash we told you about yesterday. 15 students actually were taken to hospitals after a school bus rear-ended another bus, this happening in Bradenton. The bus that got hit had 48 students on board, 8 of which were hurt. The other bus had 26 students on board, 7 of which were hurt in that case. All of the injuries were minor. The Highway Patrol tonight says the driver of the bus that caused the collision will be cited for careless driving.